Hey, Save My Coin budget friends, it's your solution. In today's video, we are talking everything emergency fund. So if you like budgeting videos, cash stuffing, sinking funds, learning how to budget and save on a low income, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you do not miss the time when I post this. Your first time seeing my video, hey, thank you so much for clicking on it. If you're a returning subscriber and oldie but goodie, hey, thank you so much for coming on back. Alright guys, so if you have been on my channel for more than 2 weeks, you know that homegirl does not currently have anything in her sinking funds, in her emergency fund. I just had to use my credit card in my last video, so we are trying to come up with a plan for my emergency fund. So I do have a goal of what I like my emergency fund to be, but we'll see if we get there. So I am in the back of my Saving My Coin Budgets financial planner. This is the prototype one, so this is what I do all my examples in. So we're gonna get right on down into this. So my amount for my emergency fund that I feel comfortable with, everyone's amount is different, but that I feel comfortable with is $5,000. Okay, at least this is a starting point, and I don't want this by a certain day. I just feel comfortable just slowly putting money towards it. I'm not going to put a goal date because I know that if I don't reach that goal, I'm going to be upset with myself. So I'm not even going to set myself up for failure. I'm not going to put a goal date whenever it happens. It happens if it takes a year, if it takes 6 months, if it takes 4 years, whatever it is that it takes, that's fine. I just know that that is my goal. So we are saving for emergencies. And everyone's definition of an emergency is different. For me, an emergency is just like when my washer and dryer went out, I went and I had to go buy a new one because I need clean clothes. If, an appliance goes out, something happens to my car, anything in my home, for whatever reason, I'm off of work for X amount of time and, I don't have my 3 to 6 months of living expenses 100% funded. Anything that will cause my life to be altered is an emergency to me. Again, everyone defines an emergency as something different for them, but I know what it defines for me. So we are going to start this on my first paycheck that I received for July. Is going to be 7 of 23. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 31. So there's 31 money icons here. And again, I don't have a specific time frame of when I want this to be. So if I'm being realistic, of $5,000 divided by, just because there's 31 money signs here just for giggles, that means I have to put $161.29 into each one. That's not gonna happen with my low income every paycheck because it's just not there. I already know that. Between sinking funds, still trying to live life, still trying to make sure that my daughter has everything she needs, I don't have $160 just to throw towards my emergency fund. So what I am going to decide to do is I'm going to break up each one of these into 4s. So each one is, just say, $162, just so I don't have to do the math. So I'm going to divide that by 4. So that means that it's $40.50 per 4th of this little icon. So when I say that, that means that each one of these is, just say, $41. So at this rate, and again, there is no end goal, so I'm just gonna say $41 per month. So 41 multiplied by 12, which is 1 year. That means that I would be doing around, roughly, if I put a little extra, about $500 per year. Ooh, yeah, I don't like those odds. I don't like that number. But again, this is just me putting $41 in there. So my plan is to do $41 into my emergency fund at least one time in the month. If I'm able to put more towards it throughout the month, then I will. But I don't want to sit here and make a plan that's me putting $200, $300 into something and knowing that I can't do it because I do have other things that I need to do. I am a single mom, so it is my income that supports me and my daughter, and in life things come up, and I don't want to sit here and say, oh, this is what I'm going to do, and then something happens to alter that plan and I'm devastated because I can't make the contribution that I said that I was going to make to my emergency fund. But if it's between my emergency fund and my daughter has to get something for whatever reason, and when I say get something, I mean like it's needed. Like we're just not out at Target and I'm like, oh, instead of me putting money towards my emergency fund, I'm getting you a toy. No, if my daughter needs some new clothes or shoes because she's going through a growth spurt, or I need food in my house, I'm sorry. My emergency fund is not going to be the thing that I think about if I need food in my house. Sorry. I am not the one that will negate some things for other things. Because I know the way that my finances are, I know that saving is detrimental, but I also know that some things in life are inevitable. And children growing and needing things are inevitable. I feel like it's a never-ending journey with my daughter needing something, whether it is for school, whether it's for personal use, whatever it is. Just like I just had to buy her some new shoes because her gym shoes that I bought 2 months ago are tight on her feet. And when she gets to the point of complaining about the shoes, then that's how I know, okay, we really need to go and get you some shoes. And she doesn't wear gym shoes too often. She likes to wear sandals or like some slip-on shoes, but she does need gym shoes. So we had to go get her some gym shoes, and that was not in my plan to get her some new shoes because I had just bought some. But I didn't have anything in my sinking funds for her because of the washing machine. So if you are starting out or starting over like I am, it's going to be some days that I put $1 into this emergency fund. And there's going to be some days that I have the ability to put more. But I'm not going to lessen the accomplishment because of the amount. I am making progress. I am doing what needs to be done. For some people, they can stuff an emergency fund in 3 weeks and they're good. I can't do that. It's going to take me a little bit longer because, again, I do have other responsibilities. So it may be a year before this is fully funded. It may be less than a year. It all depends. Who knows? God could have an unexpected check with my name on it in the mail for Wednesday, and I may get it and be like, all right, we putting $3,000 towards my emergency fund. Yes. I don't know. We'll see. But this is my plan. Again, we don't have an end date. We are just going to contribute as we go, and it's going to be $41 for each pie of the dollar. Okay, so that's what we're going to put here. $41 per pie of the icon. So guys, let me know, how is your emergency fund? Are you starting over like me? Did you have to dip into all of your fund sinking funds and emergency fund categories because life is lifing? Or are you just like, sis, my emergency fund is good, it's sitting pretty? I want to celebrate you too in the comment section. So let me know how your emergency fund is going, what your goal is, if you are working towards it. If you have a fully funded emergency fund, let me know what your goal was and how long it took you. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'm finally glad that we have some form of a plan for my emergency fund to move forward. Praying and hoping that July is a awesome, wonderful, prosperous month. And y'all, it's my birthday month. I'm excited. So I will see you guys in my next video. I love you to the moon and back. Be blessed. Bye.